You are watching Soundwave's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Soundwave and I'd like to welcome you guys all to another Soundwave Sunday. And we have a ton of questions to get to today, so we're going to get that started pretty quickly. I have a couple global announcements, I guess. If you guys leave comments for Soundwave Sunday on other videos, they're not going to get answered because when I go to do these videos, I pull the question right off from last week's Soundwave Sunday. So don't put your Soundwave Sunday questions on different videos because those will never get answered. Alright, and next, I had a lot of questions on what I would name my Transformer, my Red Lobster Transformer, and I couldn't think of a good name, so I'm looking for suggestions for that. And also, a lot of you guys have been asking a specific question, and I haven't been answering it for a while, and in due time I will answer it, but just not at this moment. So let's get into the questions. We have a ton of questions to answer today. Our first question comes from MelQ0101. Mungry, what is your favorite burger place to go to? And I would tell you guys Marvin's, but you would be like, what the heck is that? So I'm not going to go with like a local burger place. I'm just going to try to think about what burger I like the most out of like a global restaurant. And I was thinking about this and I'm not too sure exactly because I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I would almost say Culver's, I guess. I feel like they have the best like variety of burgers. So I'm going to go with that. Next question comes from Meg New York 123. Hey Mungry, what would you do if they stopped making video games, and what would happen if you had no A1 sauce? Soundwave Sunday, episode 32. And if they stopped making video games, you know what? I would play old school games because I got a ton of cartridges. I love Super Nintendo. I would go and buy all the Super Nintendo games I could because as many Nintendo games as there were out there, I didn't get to experience a lot of them because when I was younger I didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't buy them, and now that they're cheaper I can just buy random ones, so it's really cool that I can try them out. So I would definitely go to the retro gaming hardcore, and if there was no A1 sauce I would just have to beat somebody up because I love that sauce. Alright, next question comes from the MRT666. Hey Mungry, the Hungry for Lobster, would you ever do videos where you randomly pick one of your subscribers and play either Fall Cybertron or War for Cybertron? Soundwave Tuesday, Sunday. I probably could have actually coughed there. But anyways, I don't think so, because I used to kind of do that, and they make for fun videos with the subscribers. That's why I used to do open lobbies. But they don't make for good videos to watch on the internet because if you talk to the person, they are hardly heard over like the Xbox gameplay. Even if you turn all that stuff down, you can hardly hear that person. It's just not really good for video making. You have to have a mic on their end and them recording their own sound. That is the only way that would be possible. So, unlikely. Next question comes from Ultimate Failtube. Are you a drama queen in real life? Soundwave Sunday 32. And no, maybe sometimes, not really though. I mean, I always laugh when people get like super angry at like the super little things that aren't gonna matter in like an hour or the next day. I always find that very funny. I've learned to sit back, relax, and kind of chuckle at the little mistakes that are made in life, and that's something that you will learn to do over time. And it's a good thing to be able to do that because back in the day I remember when I would get worked up about the littlest thing and how my stress level must have been high. But now, you know, I kind of try to lay back and relax a little bit. Of course, little things sometimes bother me and you can get caught up in the moment. But overall, if you just sit back, relax, and look in on it from a different point of view, maybe outside the box, you'll learn to laugh at those things. Next question comes from Ray the Man 6019. Hey Mungry, donut or bagel? Soundwave Sunday, donut for sure. Next question comes from Jetfire 4677. Hey Mungry, if you could get shot by a beam of energy, what would you want the beam to turn you into? And P.S. Will you be doing a new Transformers game for the 2013 movie for Transformers? Soundwave Sunday! And of course, I will be doing a game for that. And if I got shot by a beam of energy, I would want to be turned into like Superman, because he's got like all the powers, so that'd be awesome. Or a red lobster, of course. Red lobster's always on the table. Next question comes from Mr. Master CGO. What is your film of the year? And this is an easy one. I saw this question and I looked through the movies that I watched in 2013, and I couldn't outrate any of the other videos compared to this one. And it's The Hobbit. The Hobbit I loved. It was amazing. Every moment of that like 3-hour ride was breathtaking for me. I thought it was very well put together, and the action sequences were just very well choreographed. I believe that's the right term for movie filmmaking. I'm not sure though, but they were very well put together, and I definitely recommend The Hobbit, especially for those of you guys that like, I guess, mystical themes and more adventure movies. I definitely recommend The Hobbit. Next question comes from SkySpray00. If you could only do one thing in the rest of your life, what would you do? And I'm not really too sure on what my boundaries are on this question, but I'm going to make it simple. I would want to live by either a beach or a lake and be able to chill with friends and family at that beach, lake. I wouldn't need entertainment, technology, or anything like that, because I love to fish and I love to just relax in the sunbeams. So that would be it for sure. Next question comes from Bob Kelly. Hey Mungry, what would you do if you found out your car was a Decepticon and was secretly planning to destroy you? Soundwave Sunday. And that's a good question. What if? First of all, I would probably be like, what are you doing making me fill you up with gas all the time and wasting all this money? Come on, Decepticon. You are truly evil. And then I would probably get stepped on and smushed. So that's probably all I would do, because I would probably be dead and sent to oblivion. Next question comes from Mega Mac. Yo Mungry, if you could be Spider-Man or Batman, which one would you be? Please answer on Soundwave Sunday 32. This is Soundwave Sunday 32, so I will answer this. And Spider-Man, he's got like natural cool powers. Batman, he's got all the gadgets and all the money. So it's kind of like, do you want to have all the sweet powers for good? Or if you got stripped away from your money and stuff? Well, I guess Batman was trained, but he still needs all the money for all his stuff. And I think, man, that's a tough one. I'm going to say Batman. His lifestyle just seems extremely fun outside of Batman, but Spider-Man could be fun too. But man, it's tough. I'm gonna say Batman. And also, I'm gonna throw this in there for the deciding factor. I could also say I'm Batman. And next question comes from Undefeated 2012 with 4 thumbs up. Yo Mungry, what would you be? Batman, Bruce Wayne, or Iron Man, Tony Stark, and why? And I thought this was fitting to put these two questions together. Soundwave Sunday. And you know what? Batman, like I was saying, he's got the money, the cool gadgets, and everything like that. But Iron Man, he just obliterates Batman in cool technology and all that stuff. And he lives a very awesome lifestyle as well. I gotta go Iron Man on this, because Iron Man is a boss. And he can fly. Next question comes from Hulkboy Jr. Hey Mungry, who do you think would win in a fight? The mighty Lord Megatron, or a powerful and strong Dinobot Grimlock? In your opinion? Soundwave Sunday. And of course, I would have to go with Grimlock, because he's a beast. And he will have no regard for his life. He'll just tear everybody out. And Megatron would probably be like, Decepticons retreat! Well, he's getting stepped on by Grimlock. Next question comes from iBritGamerHD. Hey Mungry, if you were the chance to replicate yourself as any one of the Expendables cast from the movie 1 and 2, who would it be? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do I really need to answer this? I mean, come on, do it now. Replicate. Arnold, go. Come on, do it now. Replicate now. Come on. Get to the chopper. Loud. Next question comes from Cruise Missile 77. Sup, Mungry? When will you be starting your custom armor set series? Also, if you could only use one class in Fall Cybertron for as long as you play, what would it be and why? And it would probably be the Infiltrator, just because I find him more fun and amusing to play, and I feel like he's a little bit underpowered compared to the other classes. So, and when will I be starting my custom armor set series? I don't know. I'm going to be starting pretty soon. I might wait until I get to Arizona to start it. I'm not sure exactly. I'm taking a slight break from the multiplayer, and I'm bringing you guys some escalation and some other stuff right now. And I don't know. Pretty soon, though. Next question comes from Matt Bohannon. Hey Mungry, I've been playing Transformers War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. So just asking, which game is your more fave, and do you like the different balances in Fall of Cybertron? Also, are you better at War or Fall? Which is my fave? I would have to say my overall favorite was War for Cybertron. I haven't played, well, I just played it a little bit, so I don't really consider that. I got back into it. I played a Countdown to Extinction game, one game, and then some Escalation with Edward Triggerhands, and I had some fun. And then we went to Fall of Cybertron, and definitely the graphics in Fall of Cybertron, in my opinion, are a lot better. But I feel like the gameplay in War for Cybertron is a lot better. And also, am I better at War or Fall? I don't know. I would probably say War back in the day, but I played like crazy Power Struggle, and I really love that game mode, so I put more time into it. So it's hard to say when you put more time into one game versus the other to say which one you're actually better at. But I'll just say War for Cybertron right now, I guess. Next question comes from Solved11. Hey Mungry, here are 3 random questions. In Fall of Cybertron campaign, if you could play with a lot of characters, who would you like to play with in the campaign the most, I think he's saying? An Autobot or a Decepticon? And my favorite level was the Grimlock or the Starscream level, because those are like my 2 favorite characters. But it was also fun to play as Bruticus. I'm going to go ahead and say Grimlock, though. I enjoy playing as him the most. And if you could choose any animal as a pet, what animal would it be and why? And of course the dog. I love dogs. I had a dog when I was younger. Dogs are awesome. They're very loyal, faithful, and they make great friends. And number 3, what YouTubers do you watch and what do they upload? Keep up the great work, Munganator. Soundwave Sunday 32. And what YouTubers do I watch? I watch Dorkly. He makes like 8-bit spoofs of video games. They're pretty funny. I watch him probably the most when they come up. And then I watch Funny or Die videos. They're either funny or they're terrible. But either way, most of the time they're pretty good. I think Will Ferrell maybe started that back in the day. And then I also watch the Game Grumps. They do like retro gameplay, and they're pretty funny as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Soundwave Sunday episode number 32. And don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below. And have a great Sunday, everyone.